Hello builders, parents, and collectors. On this episode of the Creation Evaluation Station's belated July 4th video, I have here the RX-78-2 Entry Grade American type. This is a US exclusive and a Target exclusive as well, as you can see there from the front. But before I get into it any further, well, first I want to say this is late. I was sick. I'm sorry. This is going to be my last of my July 4th videos. I'm a week late, I know. But it's not going to be a full in-depth review because I've already reviewed the entry grade, and this is essentially a recolor of that. So if you want to see the full review of that with the final evaluation, you can check it out here. Should be a link, and you can check out the whole thing there. We are going to still look at some of the parts just because they're probably going to be different colors and stuff like that, and do a little compare and contrast with the original and stuff like that. But this isn't going to be a full review. So getting back to my normal spiel here, I just want to let new viewers know that I do in-depth reviews of models and construction kits of both new and old, mostly Lego, but other products as well, such as Bandai. And I also do reviews and discussions of other creative works, such as movies, video games, and animations. Because they can be in-depth reviews, make sure you check out the timestamps down here in the bottom to use as a bookmark to when you have time to come back to at a later date, or to use to jump around to your favorite parts. I don't mind if you not interested in checking out all the pieces in here and just want to see the main review. So you can go ahead and do that. Now this is definitely a very interesting kit. It's from the Gundam Breaker Battlelog series, technically, but I don't think it was actually in the animation. I think I've seen all of it. I might have missed the last episode, but I don't think this is actually in the show. This was a special kit that they made here for the US and was only available at Target. You might be able to still find them there at Targets if they still have some left over, but I don't think there's any new product coming in that will have these. But here we got the other side of the box, showing off some action scenes, some other stuff. Now this should be just about the same model as the original entry grade, at least parts wise. There is going to be some more different stickers. Actually, I don't think there was any stickers I needed in that you needed to use in that one. This one you're going to, if you want it to look the same. Like, I'm pretty sure the stripes here are a special sticker. Not sure how much. We'll find out when we go open it up. So before I go open it up, let's get down to the details, because I actually was able to find a lot more on this, probably because it was released here in the US and not over in Japan. It's, yeah, I already said it was from the Battlelog series, exclusive to Target. It's the entry grade. It's not the high grade, but it is 1/44th scale, same scale as high grades. It's for ages 15 and up, and being an entry grade, you probably could even go younger than that. That depends on your kids. You have to know what they're capable of. What else did I want to say? Oh yes, it was originally $9.99, good $10 kit. This is what you would expect if you would actually lived in Japan. They're a lot cheaper when they're localized. Getting a kit this size probably it'd be more like $15, and that depends on shipping and stuff as well, if you wanted to buy a regular entry grade. And it was released in September of 2020, so it's been out actually for a little while now. It came out during, you know, the good old pandemic time, so I say that sarcastically. It was not good, but so you may or may not have seen it out there. It is a definitely a turbulent time for buying certain things. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. Let's go open her up and check out the inside. Alright, let's see what's inside this thing. There was no plastic on it, but I'm pretty sure there was originally. I might have taken it off at some point in time already. I have had this for a little while now. But, pop! There should be. Let's see what we got in here. Definitely have more stickers there, including the decals that go on the shoulders. You can see there. We got them there. I don't know if there's options or ones. Some of those go on the back of the shoulders, but there is the sprues. We got 2 in this one, both multicolored, red, gray, and blue. I like that shade of blue. And then we have another one here that's all white, and the instruction booklet. It's a pretty simple instruction booklet. It's got a little bit of color to it, not much. Let's see here. Yeah, not too big, but it is an entry grade, so that's pretty much expected. So let's open up, take a closer look at those runners. So we've got multicolored runner here, red, gray, white, and blue, A1 and A2. And then we have another multicolored one here, which is A3 and A4 in red, light gray, and blue. Then we have a white one here, which is B1 and a B2. And we have another white one, B3 and B4. It looks like the legs, mirror images of each one. And we also have our sticker sheet here. Not too much there. Here we have our Gundam all put together in his American colors, and I think he looks pretty good. Now, this is with him without the stickers, and in just a moment here we're going to use some movie magic, and we'll put the stickers on, and you'll get to see them. So 1, 2, 3, voila! There he is with all his stickers, and I must say they add quite a bit to him. My favorites are the shoulder ones here, and also the stripe here on the front. But there's also stickers here on the back. Now, I'm not sure. I don't think these actually do much for it. They look a bit odd. Like, you can understand the ones on the front. They're like decals, and so are the stripes on the shield. But the ones on the back, just, I don't know. It's up to you if you want to put them on, and you're not even going to notice them too much because they are on the back. And then there's one other sticker here. Actually, technically it's 2. It's a red stripe that goes around the left leg, and I thought this one was really neat. I don't know what exactly its purpose is, but I feel like it represents a wound or something, which I think is kind of cool, since there was quite a bit of sacrifice in the creation of the US. And yeah, I like that. And also this shoulder up here, which I think this is an actually awesome decal here. It is the 78 in the form of an eagle. So you get the RX, and then the 78 is the eagle. And that decal actually comes in 2 different colors. That one is a reddish one, and the eagle looks more like an actual eagle. And I've used it because you got the stars on the other side, so you need a little bit of red on it. So I did that for that. But you also have an option of using this sticker too, which is essentially the same decal, except it's all in blue, and the eagle is more of a silhouette there. But yeah, so you have different options for that shoulder piece. It's a really cool design either way. I chose that one because of the opposite color. But yeah, other than that, this thing looks pretty good. The only little problem I have with it is with the eyes. As you can see, it's got red eyes. And you know that the RX actually has yellow, and that's mainly because the plastic pieces are the same color as all the other red parts here. And you could either paint them, which probably is going to be a little bit difficult with the red coloring, but it can be done. You could recolor that whole piece, because that is the only part of that piece you're going to see is with the eyes. Or if you happen to have the original RX entry grade, you could swap out the part for the yellow part there, and you would get the yellow eyes. Here we have the American type standing next to the original entry grade, and you can very much see the big difference here. All the yellow pieces on here are red on the American version. That's why the eyes are red, like I talked to about earlier. But you could swap out parts here if you want him to have the yellow eyes. Other than that, it's almost somewhat a reverse color in some aspects, as you've got the blue shield and the red shield, and the same with the feet here, which I don't know if you can quite see, but the opposite colored feet there. Pretty cool. The one thing I do want to remind you that it's entry grade, just like the original entry grade. There are no lightsabers. There's just the hilts, but you could get the actual beams for the beam sabers. I think he'd look good with a set of blue beam sabers if you can find some or have some extra. There's also a big difference in the white. The RX is a kind of creamy white, while this is a very white here on the American type, and I think is appropriate. The kind of warmer white here goes well with the yellow on the original RX. Well, you know, red, white, and blue, you want the nice bright white. It can be a little bit on the brighter side. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna give this guy a final grade or an eval or anything, because like I said, you've already seen basically the same type of thing here with the original. So that is it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you're new here, please subscribe and leave any comments or questions down in the comment section. And I'm gonna sign off here. I'm reminding you that creativity is key.